It's me,
I'm back. It's Zack from that one show.
and we're back for Artist of the Week, or whatever what I don't even know if I'm gonna call it that. I don't know. Whatever. Well, we're back. I'll talk about why I was gone, probably the end of the video sometime, maybe. But this week we're gonna be looking at one of my favorite rap groups ever made. I know I've definitely gone over them before. If you're one of the 3 people that listen to our podcast, that one show on this channel. In the past, I used to do all of these Artist of the Week stuff during the episodes before we decided to change it into this individual video series. So this year I'm probably going to do some ones that I already did just in this new video format. But anyway, we're going to look at A Tribe Called Quest. I love A Tribe Called Quest. They're easily one of my favorite rap groups ever made, tying with only Wu-Tang Clan in my favorite rap group. And even then, I think I like Tribe just a little bit more. Very inventive, very kind of created the jazz rap genre, very almost bluesy jazz sound, very nice to listen to, calming music. Um, well, let's do what we usually do, album by album. Tell you what I like, maybe something I don't like. Probably not much of things I don't like in this video because I really like them. So first we have the amazing first album, named People's Instinctive Travels and the Paths to Rhythm. That is a very long name, and I still don't remember it every time, and that's why I have to read it off the paper. Um, I have to read off the paper a lot this video, which I usually do in my videos. I have notes, but this time I like so much of the stuff that I'm going to be just basically reading off some of my favorites and what I like. So the first album came out in 1990, if I recall. It's really good. It's definitely, you can tell it's their first project. Not terrible, very great. They have a lot of good songs. Songs like "Push It Along," which is the opening track, introduces everybody. Um, it's a very good. We have songs like "Push It Along." They have "Bonita Applebum," which is a very catchy song. "Can I Kick It," which is probably like one of the hits off that album. A lot of people like that one. "Ham and Eggs" is very good sounding. Tribe is interesting. Unlike a lot of rap groups around the time, they were a lot different. They were a lot more calm. They had a lot more. If they wanted to tell you something, they told you in a way that made sense. They were just overall very, very good band, rock rap group. Um, if I had to say anything after the about the first album, it's one of the weaker ones. It's not bad at all, but in my opinion, it's definitely one of my lesser ones. Then there's the second one, the second album, The Low End Theory, which is probably tied for my number one favorite Tribe Called Quest album, maybe even one of my favorite hip hop albums ever. The Low End Theory has a bunch of really good songs on it. I could only pick a few. I wanted to pick a few. If I had to choose, I would say the entire album's great. Because the entire album is fantastic. It's a very good album. Probably one of my favorite hip hop albums ever. I think it came out in '92. Um, the first song, Excursions, is very good. It's a great way to start off an album. Songs like Bugging Out, Butter, Jazz, or by its alternative title, We've Got the Jazz. And then the number one hit off the album, the one Tribe Called Quest song that probably everybody knows, Scenario. It's got This is one of the first ones that they started bringing a lot of features. Um, I'm probably not going to name off all the features on every album because I'm going to save that for the last album because there's a lot on that one and very notable features. Um, Very good though. That is probably, again, one of my great album, probably one of their best. Then there's their third album, also a fantastic album, probably my second favorite, Midnight Marauders. It's got um it's got songs like We Can Get Down. It's got songs like Oh My God. It's got songs like Lyrics to Go. This album is very good, And if you listen to this album, you might notice there's that they have a narrator esque or almost like a guide that Logic ended up using in his first album, Under Pressure, and that's pretty much where he got the idea for Thalia, I think the name was of the character in there. But yeah, it's a very good one. If you're a fan of Logic's first album, I recommend listening to Midnight Marauders. It's a very good old hip hop album, very very good. Um, we're getting into the next album, Beats, Rhymes, and Life. The thing is with the next two albums, they're not bad at all. They're very good albums. They are the lesser though. I'd say they're probably like fourth and fifth, but Beats, Rhymes, and Life. Songs like Phony Rappers, Mind Powers, Keep It Moving. There's a lot of really good songs on this one. There's a somewhat of a different tone. This is when they really hit it. This is after like their really big last two albums. They're getting larger and larger. Very, very good album. There's not much bad I can say about this one. While it is not as great as the previous ones, it's still very good. A lot of very catchy songs that I will probably always remember in my head. There's the next album, The Love Movement. This one has a, like the title says, there's a lot of songs about, relationships and love and stuff. It's also a very good album. Songs like Find a Way. Moneymaker is a very good song towards the butt end of the album. And then One Two Shit. That one features Busta Rhymes on it. Busta Rhymes is on the most albums with the Tribe Called Quest. They're in the Low End Theory. He's in Midnight Marauders. I'm pretty sure he was in Beats, Rhymes, and Life. He's on this one. Busta Rhymes shows up all over Tribe Called Quest, and that's perfectly fine. Busta Rhymes is a great. He goes along great with Q-Tip and Fife, and the rest of the group. Just very, very good. Going on to the last album, probably, like I said, this is probably my tie between my favorite Tribe album. Between this one and the Low End Theory, it's probably We Got It From Here. Thank You for Your Service. This album was the best album that came out in 2019, in my personal opinion. There are so many good songs on this album. Again, like the Low End Theory, I can't name how many. Like, I liked more of the song. I liked every song on this album. There was not a bad song on this album, in my opinion. I think that there were definitely better ones, but I can't name a bad song on that album, really. A lot of features, a whole lot of features, a lot of notable features. They had Andre 3000, one of my favorite rappers. Kendrick Lamar, again, very good rapper. They had Kanye West, he comes in. There was Busta Rhymes, as per usual, on the last couple albums. Anderson .Paak shows up. Elton John shows up for a song. There was a lot of really good collaborations on this. Yeah, like, this was a very good album. I really like the opening track. I like the Space Program. I like Solid Wall of Sound. That was the one with Elton John on it. This Generation had I don't remember who was on This Generation, but that's a very good album. Talking about the newer artists in the current generation, or 2019, there was songs like Kids that have Andre 3000 on it. He did a very great job on it. It's very catchy. There's Melatonin, a very good song by mostly just Q-Tip. Just that's a really good song. It's really catchy. It gets stuck in my head all the time. Very laid back, super chill. But that's most Tribe songs actually. Even all the last albums, a lot of them, nothing is like super in your face. Everything is very laid back, chill, fun to listen to. This isn't something they're not like something I would recommend you listen to a party, but if you're just sitting in your car, if you're trying to relax, put on a Tribe album. Yeah, I guarantee you, it's a very fun music to listen to. The last new song I want to talk about there, Conrad Tokyo, has Kendrick Lamar on it. All in all, this is a great album. Probably in ties for my second favorite Tribe album, The Low End Theory. Probably one of my favorite hip hop albums ever. Um, so many good features, so many good songs. Um, yeah, I don't really have much to say about else to say about Tribe. I really like them. Um, I know there was a gap in between We Got It From Here from like almost the early late 90s, early 2000s up until 2019. Um, I know in between that time the singer AJ will correct me if I got this wrong, but I'm pretty sure Fife, which was one of the members, passed away in between the time, and that Fife did actually name the album the last one. So yeah, all in all, this is a great band. This is a great hip hop group. If I had to choose between between Tribe and Wu Tang Clan, which is another rap group, I'm probably gonna get to again because I've already been over Wu Tang on a previous on a podcast episode. I'll probably make it into another episode later when I re-listen to them. Um, Definitely like Tribe more. They have a lot more relaxing. Not to put down Wu Tang Clan at all, but there's not a bad Tribe album. I can definitely think of like some Wu Tang albums that aren't bad, but ones that I kind of forgot about. So yeah, all in all, Tribe very good. I recommend you listen to them if you're gonna start. I'd say start with the Low End Theory, Midnight Marauders, and then if you really want to get into like some songs with really good features on it, I recommend listening to We Got It From Here. Yeah, that's it. Now, there's another thing I want to talk about towards the end of this video. It's a little sad, but reason I haven't uploaded a video in 2 weeks. My dog passed away. I don't know if you remember them. She was on a previous episode of the podcast for a Corona week where we weren't getting together. I think it was our first one. It was my dog Katie. It was just rough for the last 2 weeks. I haven't just had any motivation to write or listen to music or do anything really. I just kind of wanted to not focus on making a video like this at all. I know they're not hard to make. I write a few notes down. I talk about it, but I wasn't down for it. I just wasn't ready. Anyway, yeah, it sucks. But it's really on my mind. I was living alone for a while, and that was the only person dog, not a person, but it's the one thing I came to every day. You know. Um, I'm gonna miss her very much, but that's it. Um, yeah. Uh, well, sorry I had to end it on a sad note there, but that's just how it is. I will get back into making more videos. I'm definitely gonna try and listen to some more music. Maybe I've been thinking about it. I might branch out of music, do something different. I don't know. I might just do a review series in general. Uh, but I'm probably gonna talk about it later. The other guys. So it's kind of the first time I'm talking about it. But anyway, um, well, this is Zach. From that one show. Remember to tip your delivery driver.